to share with you all this upcoming event that I think is really going to be fantastic. It's called the Colored Section, and James Terrell and Zsudayka Nzinga are two of the featured artists. This is going to take place over at the Anacostia Arts Center, which is here in Ward 8 on Alabama Avenue, and at is it 1231 Alabama Good Hope Road. I'm getting the streets all wrong. 1231 Good Hope Road. There you are. Glad to see you.
Hi.
And so Black Artists Open Show with work addressing quarantine and social unrest of 2020. Welcome. Welcome to Win TV. Yeah, and that's beautiful. Your art is just fantastic. So tell us about the origins, where the idea came from for this exhibit.
Well, my husband and I, this is our third duo show together.
Okay.
And typically both of our focus is in African American portraiture. And, we're both abstract artists, but the shutdown has really given us an opportunity to reflect. And the social unrest has really given us an opportunity to reflect and create art that is reflective of what people are feeling and what people are experiencing right now. We definitely approach things from a level of empowerment, though. This is not a show that you're going to come and see things that are going to make you sad or things that are make you going to feel bad. You're going to see moments of people spending time together and, being in the house. I have several pieces that are just people in the house together. He has a couple of pieces exploring the mental health aspects of what it is to be in quarantine and in isolation and how that kind of plays with your mind.
Describe your art and your husband's art. I mean, what forms do you use? Is it painting? And I know we're going to see some in a little bit, but I mean, I can't wait to see it. But describe, your background and how you got into this creative space.
Well, my husband is an acrylic painter. And so he does a lot of work with acrylic and with Sharpie markers. So he draws these really incredible and really intricate pieces out and then he paints them within these acrylic lines. It's beautiful to watch. It's like watching somebody write in calligraphy, how precise he is with his movements. And I consider myself a mixed media artist. I do mostly collage right now, like a lot of collage and acrylic work, but I make jewelry, I make clothes, I do all kinds of things. And now all of that is starting to kind of come out in my pieces. So both of us do work that's on canvas. This show, all of the canvases are unstretched. Usually we stretch and frame the canvases when we have shows, but a lot of these pieces are really big and have a lot of movement to them. And so we wanted to let them be free and let them breathe and let people really experience the rawness of the work. Both of us have been artists forever. I know that he went to school for art, so he has a degree in painting from Howard. He has a degree in painting from Parsons. I am self-trained, and so I have been painting since I was in elementary school. I always tell people I was coloring and selling earrings to kids when I was in second grade.
All right. So, I think I was taken by this when I saw that it was going to be a show at the Anacostia Arts Center, which means that the public will be able to come to see these pieces, right? It's not a virtual exhibit. So how is that going to work?
Well, it is going to be both.
Okay.
So what we originally did is tonight and tomorrow are the opening receptions. It's sold out now. You could get a timed ticket. And it was a limit of how many people were going to be able to come and see it at a time to avoid a big crowd. Masks are required and your temperature was taken as you come in. We just got word from the gallery that both nights are sold out.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing.
Folks want to get out of the house.
Yes. But I want to urge people, if you don't have a ticket, please don't flood the gallery because it's not safe for there to be a big crowd. As much as that is our dream a couple of months ago was to have a big crowd, we don't want that. We wanted to get a ticket and go if you're going to go tonight or tomorrow. You can also see the exhibit during the Anacostia Art Center's open hours. So you can go, they have a couple of businesses in there that are Black owned businesses and small businesses. So you can go in, and the work is distanced apart. So they're limiting the amount of people that are coming in and out. The couple of businesses that are open are doing mostly appointments. So you're not going to get there and it's going to be packed with a lot of people. We are going to have a virtual showing of it as well. And I'm really excited about that. That's hopefully going to be available at the end of next week. We were at the gallery on Wednesday doing some preliminary shooting for the virtual tour. And, as difficult as it is to try to have an art show during this era,
It's amazing. Yeah.
it's tough. But I am really excited about how the virtual tours have given us an opportunity to let people who are not local share, be able to have an intimate look at the work where,
Right.
before that wasn't really something that was happening.
So one thing you didn't say, and I'm sure that all of those folks that are coming are going to have to come with their masks.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Masks are required and
have-
temperature is taken at the door.
Wonderful. Okay. And the other thing, because we've got a few minutes left, and I wanted to run through a couple of the pieces that you shared with us and shared with our viewers. So we're going to put something up now and hope that you'll tell us what we're looking at.
So this is one of my favorite pieces in the show. It's called Breastfeeding Mother and Child. And so the whole portrait of both the mother and the child is all done in paper.
Wow.
And the hair is woven in Ankara African fabric. And so this is part of a series of pieces that I did where the women have these big, colorful woven afros. And so it's a pretty big piece and nobody had been able to see it. So I was really excited.
It's gorgeous.
This is a piece, excuse me, by my husband, James Terrell. And it is called The Couple, All Dressed Up with No Place to Go. I love the pattern work that he did on this and just really thinking about, like, he drew this out in marker and painted all of these little pieces in. So it just watching it changed into something completely new as he was going through his process.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is one of my favorite pieces too. This is called When the Children Are Asleep. And this is one of my mixed media pieces that also explores what it's been like with the quarantine, kind of when you're at home and, you're trying to find your vibe and be in the house and, building a really beautiful space. This contains some like quilt work with Ankara fabric. And there's a series of pieces in the show as well that have that same theme of like the patchwork and the quilt work as a nod to our ancestors and the strength and beauty of their quilt work.
Zsudayka, these are beautiful, beautiful pieces, and I really congratulate you all on finding a way, one, to use this COVID opportunity to be creative, more creative, and to find a way to share it with the rest of us. And I wish you much success on this show. How long will it be there?
So the show is going to be up through August 28th.
Okay.
So you have plenty of time to go, plenty of time to see it and see it in person safely.
Okay. And are these pieces for sale?
And they are for sale, and there's a range of prices, and we encourage people, please come and buy it through the gallery, because especially as artists, when you purchase things through the galleries, it helps us, it helps our value, and it helps the galleries value us as artists.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much, and good luck, and have a great evening, and continue to make the world a beautiful place.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. My pleasure.